Hello everybody, what's up Kodiak? So, hello everybody. Little bit of a different vibe tonight. I'm going to try to be doing some mock building. So I turned everything around so I could build on the table so I could have easy access to all the parts and without getting up and down and everything and leaving the camera empty for a while. So don't plan on doing it like this too often because I had to turn everything. I had to turn the monitors around and turn the lights around and yeah, but it should be fun. This is something I have to get. I want to try to get built by Sunday, and also let me know if the sound's coming through. I know we've had sound issues in the past. Also, not building succulents. I'm sorry the thumbnail didn't take for the video tonight for the stream. I made a whole thing about it, and I just checked to make sure that the live was going okay, and it says, the picture says succulents still on it. I'm like, that's not what I had, so I'll have to change that later. So tonight we're working on, let me see if I can pull this up, because, yeah. So, is it Red Thomas? Red Thomas. I'm at a different section of the computer, so this is also weird. Vote car. Yeah, so this is a scene from Back to the Future. And this car is what you see when he goes to the diner and this guy drives by. And it says Red Thomas. His change is his middle name, right? And let's see if I can put this over there. So I don't know if you can see that or not because I'm doing stuff really weirdly. Yeah, so you can see this is it's like an old Ford or something, and so the theme for our monthly build is what's up. Mayo, how's it going? Our monthly theme build is, somebody said cars, because we had some car bits to hand out and some road bits to hand out, and then an election, because there was going to be we've got a runoff for a primary going on, and there's a lot of stuff going on in politics. So somebody said elections. And so they're like, all right, cars and elections. And I immediately thought of this car. But what I wanted to do, I wanted to start on this like a couple weeks ago. So we're last minute trying to put something together. And I'm basing it off, I'm using parts from the truck. You can see I haven't dusted this in a while. I need to dust this. So I'm using the wheels from the truck, and I pulled the windshield off of the Aston Martin. It's the same windshield as this, but this had red stripes on it, and I didn't want it to have red stripes. So we're going to see about getting as much of this done as we can. Now, there's not going to be a lot of, I'm not going to probably put seats in this, or gears to turn the wheels or anything. I'm just going to try to get it done, and I'm going to leave room so I can put the megaphones on the top and a sandwich board. And if I've got time before Sunday afternoon, I will try to do some like I'll leave places to put like tiles on the sides for like the voting, like the poster, like the campaign poster. That's the word I was trying to get out. And maybe something to do with like some banners or streamers on the front. So that's what we're working on. So I pulled the wheels off the truck because I liked the kind of the classic look and the flat tire, and I don't have anything this big. I also kind of wanted to make it around the same size as the DeLorean. So this is about this is the same wheelbase as the truck. I just wanted to get that. That's what I did this afternoon. And then I also started on the hood. So this will be, I mean, I couldn't find exactly what that vehicle was. It didn't say, it just said 1950s van, and it didn't say Ford or GMC or anything like that. So I'm just going to try to make it as best I can. The one thing I ran into is I wanted to make some nice wheel wells, right? But I only have 4 of these, so whatever I do, I'm going to have to do a different thing in the back. And come to think of it, I don't want to be too complicated. I think I'm just going to do, because I have a couple ups, right? And then I have a couple downs, but near the twain shall meet. So I don't know, I don't even have the right number to do like 2 of one and half a dozen the other. It's like I got a third one odd somewhere. So, but yeah, so this is what I'm working on now. This all has to be a little more sturdy, so I'm probably gonna move these inside and do some Technic beams across here to sturdy it up. Again, it's not gonna have, hey Doc, how's it going? It's not gonna have any internals really. I just want it to kind of be something where I can say, look, it's an election car. That's what we did. So and now I'll be able to drift off and get parts without worrying too much about leaving the camera too far gone. I think I'm going to do this underneath. So the other reason I don't want to do this a whole lot in the future is because this is a standing desk. It's this big, open, I don't even know what kind of table this is, but it's like, it's too small to be a cocktail table, but it's that height. These are different lengths. Make sure that's the same. Oh, and I finally figured out how to do my display for my microfighters for Brick Rodeo coming up. Brick Rodeo tickets are sold out. The all access passes are sold out. And we were able to get a couple people in last minute who were kind of bigger names and whatnot, so they're in, but they're all the access passes are sold. We're still going to do, we still have plenty of day passes, so if you want, if you're in Austin and want to attend, there's still plenty of those tickets. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shore up these wheels, which means bricks. So I was at my office the other day, and I realized that I had a couple hundred of these things, which are old 1-inch tape backup tapes, just high density data tapes. Is it high density? HDDs, HD tapes. And we used these back in the day when we were doing backups of drives. We would, dump a whole server or, have 2 or 3 servers on one tape. And then you would take these to an offsite place like a bank lockbox or something like that once a month. And then you'd have nightly versions of this, and you have these giant drawers of tapes. And you'd have to replace like 20 tapes or something, let it run all night, next day put in another thing. You do that for a week. At the end of the month, you take a couple of them off site. So I had hundreds of these. So what I did is I taped them together like this. So I have different levels of, these are now my risers for the table. So I have one that's, one level, 2, 3, 4, all the way up, and then just chunks of 5. So I set these up, and then I had an extra black cloth that went over it, tablecloth. Works perfectly. I was very excited about how it came out. So peace of mind for that. Yeah, I'm excited about it. It should be a full event. I will have to start planning my. I'm doing a studio talk for an hour or an hour and a half or something like that. So that'll be fun, but I have to make sure that I'm up to speed on all the new stuff. All right, so this is going to sit out about here, and then I'll probably put a little grill under it. So keep these out here for now. Let's see. Do that. Tiles. We need a brick and 2 plates in there. So how y'all doing? How's your week been? Hope everybody's week has been going great. Okay, now I want this to attach like right about there. So I'm going to get some hinges. Anymore, a lot of hinges come with these fat plates, right? I don't want to have to separate them because I've been separating them a lot. Ew, that's old. Maybe white or black, that'll be good. Busy but well, been doing gym visits regularly, so that's been nice. Oh, you getting into a little more fitness stuff? It's always good. Good mental health to come with the physical health. Black. Okay. So 2 black. I just want it to lean back just slightly. Oh yeah, that's going to hold on real well. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to kind of give the indication that I had an idea of something to do. So all right, there, and then we'll put some, this needs to be built out underneath, so I'll get some more brick. Let's work on these wheel wells here. Seem to have a lot of these, so we'll just use these. More that my company is giving me from free gym pass. I figured, oh, yep. I've got, just too big. Our company does that as well, and we It's like $5 a month or $5 a paycheck, and you can have access to the gym. And for the most part, all I was using it was for the showers, because I would ride my bike to work and then shower and then whatever. There was a time when I was riding, they had a recombinant bike, or they had a stationary bike, and so I was using that. I wasn't really ever using the machines other than the bike. So it was worth $5. So I think what I'm going to do with the wheel wells is I'm going to do the classic slopes. Inverted slopes. Just don't want it to be too complicated. If I had more time with this, I'm sure I would give it a little more effort. Oh, nice. I'm having one by one. Really? One. Yeah, great. I need 8. They're all going to be on the bottom. Although, that would help with the structure. If they were together like that. Okay. In fact, I might do not these, but right. I probably should get back into that too, because just walking back and forth here, grossly out of shape. Bend over to play with the dogs and I'm just like, I think once Barks for Beers is done this month, and then Hawaii, and then I think I'm going to go on like a, might be a dry July. Nothing else really going on in July. We have a power hour that we do on the 4th of July. A friend puts that on every year. And so we'll just do like this. Just do a wheel well like that. And if you're not familiar with Power Hour, I've talked about it before. It is just drinking. God, I keep finding these. It is an hour where we watch funny videos that are a minute long, video clips, and at the end of each clip you take a drink of beer. Take a shot of beer, and whatever a shot is, 1 ounce, 1 3/4 ounce or something like that. Okay. Oh man, so one more wine. Okay, so 6. So at the end of the night, you have had basically like 7 and something beers in an hour. So the trick is to get something light. Because otherwise you will get very full. Like the ABV doesn't even matter. The thing that happens before anything else is you get real full. So, all right, there's your wheel well. So these will need to hang out right above the wheels. So I'll have to figure out how to get that across there, as well as hold this up right about there. Let's do 1 brick over that, because it's technically a van. All right, so another bit under here. This is how many wide? 8, 14. I don't think I have any 14s. Do a couple 6s to start. Let's see. Ooh, that one is dusty. That is an old piece, boy. Look at that. Okay, it used to be higher than that. This is a terrible piece. I don't like that one at all. So we can get another one. Probably too big of a project to do last minute like this, but we'll see if we can get it done. I have a lot of these panels, these 6x6 tiles in black. I figure we can use these somewhere for doors or the side panel. I got a whole bag of those. So is that too? That's pretty good height. Actually a little taller. Alright, so this is going to be a see if this works, or how this works. Not great. That works pretty good. Wheel down. There you go. Really? I thought did I not put a thing on here? Okay, I guess I didn't. So another one of these. So what's everybody got going on this weekend coming up? Any fun stuff? Surprise visits? Anybody got kids who are graduating? Or anything fun like that? Where it's all your time? So I don't like that at all. I would like to do some clean up with these wheel wells here. So do we have enough? 4. Need a lot more than that. How about these guys instead. That's probably okay. Nothing quite that exciting for my weekend. So our graduation shenanigans don't start till not this coming weekend, not even the next weekend after that, but the following weekend. It's going to be crazy pants. Next weekend's my kid's 18th birthday. And then Memorial Day, and we've got like a huge contest at the high school that we're helping to run. So do I still have that picture up? See, I can't really tell what kind of car this is really even. I think maybe I should extend this out a little bit. Because I want to keep that. I like that shape, but I think I can push it a little bit to be a little wider. Right about there. So let's cover. Ugh. Let's see if I've got some more of these real quick. I'll need. I'm gonna do these same wheel wells all over. So I'll need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. No. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah. And I have 6. So this is part of the reason it's good to sort, is because it's very likely I have all the pieces I need in other parts of this room, but I haven't got to it yet. Which is also doubly shaming when I'm buying stuff from microfighters and I'm like, I know I've got that part, but I just can't find it. And you end up buying more than you need because you just can't find that one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 4 more. I got this. Surely I got 4 more. That's a piece they should make. These, but doubled, like 2 wide. That'd be great. Yeah, I am old. Standing here for an hour and a half is going to be hell on my back. And my feet. Standing here barefoot on hardwood floor. The struggle for the art. The things you do for your art. Come on, one more. All right, 4, 8, 12, 16. Hooray! Yeah, speaking of old, I am inviting... I have a friend who's doing open mic night comedy this Friday here in Austin, and he's going to be doing it for a while, and so he's like, anytime you guys want to go, and it's at this one place. So I told my daughter, who's a huge stand-up comedy fan, I was like, hey, you know Mike? She's like, yeah, I know Mike. I like Mike. I was like, he's going to be doing stand-up. And she's like, oh, where? I was like, at this place. She's like, I like the thing that place serves. It's like, sweet. So I was like, yeah, me and my daughter are going to go out and have a few drinks and watch some stand-up comedy. I can still remember the first time my dad met me and my friends at a bar in Denver to watch a hockey game. That was weird. But good weird, because he bought us all rounds of beverages, so that was cool. So if I have time Saturday morning, this is what I'll be doing on Twitch too. I really do want to get something done by Sunday. So that looks pretty good for a wheel well, yeah. It's not creator level, but it's pretty good, I think. Hey, I was just wondering if you have done a fight for Robotech, maybe like in the Gur Walker mode. If I've done a fighter, like, I haven't done, so I've done like one mech in my whole life that was a MOC. And it wasn't even really a MOC, it was a adaptation of a mech, and it was the all black version of the exosuit, which I still have the box right here for some reason. So no, I'd love to be able to like figure out how to put together a Veritech of some kind, or any kind of Macross mech thing, even if it was like some of the Did I lose y'all? No, it says live, still going. No packet loss. I got an alert that OBS was disconnected. Let me drop. Let me get rid of Slack over here. Yeah, let me know if I dropped everybody, because I got an alert about this, so wouldn't surprise me if no, it says it's still live, so all right. I don't know what's going on. All right, cool. No, so I've very rarely done a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 a mech. I would love to. I think like a Battleoid version of a Veritech would be a really cool, like just a Veritech in general that's three-way transformable, you know? Guardian, Battleoid? Guardian's the robot. What's the halfway one? Is that Battleoid? Battle something or other? And then jet mode. Right now I'm actually researching, your little corner screen blinked but still here. Oh, I bet that's just, I don't care about that. That's just a webcam. Nobody cares about that. Right now I'm researching the size of all the various Voltrons, even though, like, I know that our Voltron, the US's version of Voltrons are the line Voltron, the vehicle Voltron, and something that not a lot of people knew, but the what was called the Near Universe Voltron, the Albigas Voltron, the Alpha Beta Gamma, which I know I had this as a toy. I know I had it. We had a die-cast version of it, and each little robot was about that tall, and we had a black and a red and a blue one, and you got to take them apart, and they made a slightly bigger one, right? So, oh, here, let me show you, Doc. Battloid, there you go, or Gerwalker. So this is what I'm doing. This is backwards because I've moved my screen around. So this is a little weird, but the build challenge this month with our lug, we had either election or car, right? So build a car or do something for elections, because there's a lot of political stuff going on. There's some elections in our state going on right now. Somebody said elections, and so you could pick one of the two. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick a vehicle that's driving around saying, that's canvassing and saying vote whatever. And it reminded me of that Back to the Future vehicle when he first got into Hill Valley downtown, and it was vote for Red Thomas. And the joke was his change is his middle name. And then it was Goldie Smith or something like that, or something Goldie, and change was his middle name. Like all the elections were changes his middle name. So I'm trying to do this like old 50s van looking thing, which is just a weird looking car. If you know what kind of car this is, let me know. It almost doesn't look like a 50s car. It almost looks like a late 60s, early 70s car, like the front of this kind of thing. So that's what I'm doing. It's kind of weird, but okay. So that's what's going on. I'm kind of pulling from the truck. So I've taken like the wheels off this truck, and I'm kind of patterning the front after the truck a little bit. I'm hoping to get at least, and I'm not going to make it as nice looking. There's not going to be any opening doors or steering wheel or anything like that. I'm just trying to get it to look like an old thing. And then I'm going to put the big, well, help me out. What are those things called? Megaphones. Those big megaphones on the top with like a sandwich board and maybe some signs on the side. So. See, the hood is bigger than that. That's right. I was going to extend this out a bit. So. I have matching ones of these. They aren't covered with dust. Goodness gracious. Where's my duster? A lot of dust on a lot of these pieces, yo. Okay, well now we're gonna need Plus, I haven't done a stream like this really before, where I've like been real close with been close to being able to access all my parts, all the bricks, not all my parts. Okay, Battloid or Gerwalker? It's the in-between mode. Yeah, I think it was Battloid because I'm a good old gaijin when it comes to that kind of stuff. So whatever I saw on, if it was Harmony Gold, then I did it. Another 6. So we're going to dust this one off too. And like new it is. Okay, that's better. All right, I'm not a fan of whatever music this is. It's a little much. All right, trying to get some snot build on that hood. Alright, that's entirely too big. Yeah, a little bit industrial. There's a lot of industrial there. There, not too bad, yeah. Sure I could come up with something better. But for right now, that's good. Don't need you anymore. Where's my duster? It's amazing that some of these plates are as dusty as they are. Would have thought they would have been covered. These go down here. Oh, you know what? Have those weird fishing pole ones that have like the hook on the ends. Apparently that's all they want me to listen to is Transformer sex tonight on the Surprise Me channel. Oh, this isn't too bad. Okay, so that's a little wider, that's better. Now I just need to attach it and put down the front. So let's see. How's that attaching? Oh, like that. Just like that. I'm going to get another bit right here, push out in front. So I can do headlights. That's not even big enough yet. It's probably good. So I can do headlights and grills and whatever else needs to be done up there. Bumper. Ooh, bumper. Let's do a bumper next. So let's see. Can I tell what the bumper looked like from there? Is it silver? Sure. Most things in that day are silver or whatever, right? I don't think I have enough silver curved pipes. And I don't think I'm gonna spend time doing that. Let's do just a so these will be good. Let's raise them up a little bit. 8 and a 6. That's good. A little more bouncy. Bouncy for you. Of course, I don't have more of those, so there we go. Oh, that's way too long. That's even too long. That's the right size. Alright. Oh man. Yeah, this isn't high concept stuff, so if you're here, I appreciate you being here. Let's see, probably use gonna be almost a carbon copy of the bumper for the truck, but why work harder when you can work smarter? Why work at all when you can plagiarize? What is this? It's a 6. painting myself into a corner by doing a bumper when I should be worried about how to attach this hood that I spent all afternoon making. But nope, 4. So it's taken me quite a while to get to the point where I could, within reason, walk or reach to where I need my parts and just get what I need. It's a very nice feeling to like almost be in a mode where it's like it's almost as good as digital designing, because the parts that you need are right here. Now I don't have every part, so there's going to be times when I have to make do, but in the meantime I'm enjoying doing all this. I have no idea what the grill is going to look like on this car, so we're going to make it up. Maybe with some fence stuff. Or a ladder. Surely I've got a ladder. All right, we'll come back to that. Let's see if we can get this attached. Okay. Right about there. I hear somebody stirring. Bath. There's an intruder. This is what I think it is. You'll need a sticker for the sports almanac to go on the back seat. Yeah. Well, it's not his car. It's not Biff's car. Biff's car is a convertible. This is just, I don't know if you saw earlier when I was talking about it. This is just the, this is a random car that shows up for like 2 seconds. Early on, when he gets to, Hill Valley. Is that in a different place? Still being burned by this stupid thing. Should probably just bring these over here. Big bags of tiles, black tiles, including 52 by 6 black tiles. So fun. Nope, that really needs to be a 3. Damn it. Don't have 3s in black. Just got done flexing on these 2 by 6 tiles, and I don't have any 2 by 3 black tiles. Oh, you know what though? The headlights have to go up here, so... And I've already got these guys. So let's do this. See, I can get behind this. It's a little weird, but it's still got a little bit of whatever his name is in it. Okay, so that's... If I do that, it's not going to hold on very well. And I still need something for that to go into. One. So one thing I noticed about doing a build stream like this is I'm not hardly talky at all. Don't really have a whole lot to talk about. There's some weird stuff going on in the LAN. I know a lot of people aren't real happy about stuff with it lately, but I'm not really allowed to talk about it too much. It's just weird. And weird enough for me, because as the new ambassador for our lug, I am constantly worried that I'm going to forget to file some paperwork and my lug is going to be delisted. And what's happening right now is that there's some changes going on and people are being either kicked out or delisted, or their rank is lowered. And there's not much that anybody can do about it, and everyone's a little on edge about it, and we don't have a lot of facts. And it's one of these things where Lego is basically saying, We know you don't know what the regulations are, because we don't really know what the regulations are, but please go ahead and keep following the regulations. And everyone's like, what? And by regulations, I mean things like, you know, don't be stupid about leaking stuff, and, you know, make sure to file all your paperwork and all that good stuff. Hi, Brad. How are you? Welcome. Man, I think given more time, I'd really knock this out. This is turning out pretty good. But no rest for the wicked. How high do these go? Just one, okay. All right, now this is a jam. I would get behind this like all day. So this is a, slightly new setup because I'm trying to use my big, this is a big stand-up table. It's like a bar table or something. And I'm trying to use it to, so I can have, so I'm closer to, I basically turned everything around. So I'm usually sitting back there. I'm just trying to turn this around so I can build and still see the camera. And y'all can see my pretty face. And I think I'm just gonna do grill tiles. The build is for, as I was explaining to everybody earlier, the build is a monthly challenge that we do for the lug. And this one happens to be, there were two of them. There was car, so build a car, or election was the other one. And so I decided to pick both and do this voting vehicle from Back to the Future, because I thought that would be funny to satisfy both categories at once. And I thought, well, also I'll make it, I drained this for my space build. I'll make it the same size as the DeLorean. Technically, this should be a little bigger than the DeLorean. The DeLorean's not a very big car. But I think I may have painted myself in the corner. Luckily, once this front end's done, I can kind of just, because the most important thing is it has four wheels. It mostly looks like a car, and then I put megaphones on the top of it. And then maybe print up a couple little pieces of thing that I can kind of tape to some tiles that look like campaign posters and whatnot. that's good. But yeah, having easy access to all the parts is very nice. This is a gross piece. I'm going to use it internally. Put a whole other tile in there. And that's entirely too tall. Okay. So, if I can get that off without ruining it, I think I should just be able to put that on as is. Oh, doctor. Well, that's not too bad front end for an afternoon work, right? How does that look to you guys? I could probably fill in this area a little bit, but I'm not really worried about it. The next part's, you know, going to be the rest. The next part's just the rest of the car. But again, I've got a ton of these I can use as panels. I've got a ton of these 2x6s and 2x2 plates I can use as paneling. Do the hook up on the top for the roof. Yeah, not concerned. And then the back end, I don't know really what this thing looks like on the back. It's like a weird slope back here. I don't know how to do that. I've got a bunch of clear 2x2 trans clear slopes that I may use as like the back window and then kind of put some trans clear bricks underneath that. I'm not going to worry about making it too rounded. And again, it's not going to have anything inside it. It doesn't have, doesn't have a steering mechanism in there or anything, but it's just supposed to look kind of fun. All right, so the next thing is to attach the fenders on the back. So what did we do up here? So first, fill in these gaps. And then don't think these are visible, so I don't care about that. Thank you, Brad. Okay, so this is going to be the same thing. With 4x6. Also, this is the front part of the house that doesn't get any AC really well, and I'm standing and walking back and forth, so I feel like I can already feel the sweat dripping down my back. Because it is Texas still, and it still is hot. whatever these were used the exact same way, the same dust pattern on them. So y'all, my wife, Beth, has finally talked me into getting some cleaners to come in, some house cleaners to come in and clean our house. I've been doing the best I can for 2 years, and I just can't do it by myself. And not knocking her, she's not what you would call a cleaner. So I've had to do all of this kind of on my own. Oh my God. So anyway, Monday we've got a cleaner coming out, and I'm really worried because this whole front room is like off limits. Like it needs to be dusted, but how do I tell somebody to dust around all the Lego? So if the rest of the house can be taken care of, I can kind of focus on getting this area dusted up. Also, I want everybody to appreciate that I spent how long looking for these little guys, right? Like I thought I was going to run out of them, and I had a giant bag full of them. Like there's hundreds in here. In fact, I'm going to get rid of these because they are dusty and dingy. I should have just put them back in this bag, but this is a bag of brand new parts. Why not use these? All right. Lego room is off limits for anyone that doesn't Lego. Yep. So here's the thing. If they want to vacuum and sweep and stuff in here, that's fine. Like the floors can be done. I keep everything off the floors. Everything's up. Because we have cats and dogs, and I do not want them getting into this stuff. So I have to keep it all nice. And off the ground. Really? That's just faded. That's gross. So I don't mind if someone comes in here with a vacuum. There's nothing on the ground. It's fine. What bothers me is they would be in here cleaning and they would bump into like one of these shelves and like the whole shelf comes down, or they bump into that and everything falls off, you know. So I'm tempted to say don't even worry about that front room. If you want to like do the entryway through the front, like the front door, because the people walk through the Lego room when they get here. Like it's the front dining room. You walk in the front door and you go into the rest of the house. So if you want to get that area, sweep, vacuum, whatever, go for it. Otherwise, you can leave it. It's fine. Okay. Coming along. So this doesn't have, like, the wheel wells don't stick out. So everything is going to have to be like right in line with this. So we're going to have to figure out how to get everything out to that level. Do I have more of these? Actually, let's do more. Let's see, what is that? -3, -4, so that's 8s. Anything 8 long. Keep these out here because I may need them for the roof. Whole bag of these dark gray ones. I don't think anyone's going to fault me for using some dark gray, doing some highlights. Let's go about that far out. Okay, so this is going to be okay. don't know where I got all these like stupid long. Oh, I do know where I got these. So I ordered a bunch of gray pieces for that drone that I had made, that RQ4 Global Hawk. Had a lot of like gray pieces on it, so that's where that came from. I'm like, where did all these really long gray pieces come from? Head out for the night. Night, Brad. Yup. I don't think I'll be on Saturday on Twitch this time because I've got some yard work I need to get done. And that's going to be my time to do it. But thanks for being here. Hopefully catch you on Sunday. Okay. That's 3. Fantastic. Why did I do that to myself? I didn't realize these were odd. Ooh, that's a good. First, can we do that? Is this a 2-car thing? Oh, it's a 1-door. It's a suicide door too, by the looks of it. Should I do a door? No, because it's going to be covered up and stuff. I don't care. All right, do I have anything longer than that? Oh. Oh. Oh my God, really? Shoot, it's 1 stud too long. Excuse me. Good start. Put some of these on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is do like a curved bottom right there. Kind of curve into the bottom plate like that. So, because I've got lots of these black curve things, so 2x2 slopes. Let's see how this works. Again, not trying to be pretty, just trying to make it look. And that's another upside down one I'm going to keep putting in here. Oh, don't want to see the score because I want to watch the game after this. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, dark blue, the bane of my existence. Why must you? Oh, and that's upside down. Dark blue and dark brown. Okay, how's that gonna attach? Bracket or snot brick? Have more snot brick than I do brackets. A lot of snot brick. And even if we do that, and that, on another brick. Okay. Oh, they're all over here now. All right, so it's 9:30. I've done a lot of good work tonight on this, but I'm gonna go watch a hockey game now. So I appreciate everybody who's hung out here. That's too far out. I didn't want that. I wanted it farther in. So I'm gonna make these shorter. Thanks for watching. Hey, Frankie, how's it going? I've been sorting loot for Brick Rodeo instead of working on my mock for this. You know what I've been doing? I've been figuring out how to display all my microfighters. For the past week, I've been taping pieces of plastic tape holders together to like make makeshift risers. That's all I've been doing. And so now I'm working on, this is my mock so far. It's going to be an election vehicle since our themes are election and vehicle. So you get an early glimpse. It's going to be a old-timey vehicle with like the megaphones on the top and the sandwich board and everything. So I've got like tomorrow and Saturday to work on it. So we'll see. But I was just about to bounce. The hockey game's on and I want to watch it because it's playoffs. It's the whole reason I'm growing this scratchy beard. But yeah, so I should be back on Sunday morning, maybe doing last minute touches on this. If not, I'll maybe do a microfighter, maybe some more stadium designing. We'll see. But thanks for popping in. I hope you get everything sorted that you needed to. Kodiak, Brad, Doc, Travis, thanks for being here, guys. And I will see you guys soon. Take care.